YouTube, what's good? How you doing there, YouTube? I feel like Twitter has created an entitlement in people. Every other tweet I see is, you didn't talk about me, my favorite wasn't included, this wasn't made for me, this isn't my taste, I don't like this, so no one likes this, my opinion is right. Just me, thoughts, discuss? And Lilly Singh tweeted this only days after she tweeted this. 2 years ago, it was almost even between male and female. Last year, it was just me, and this year, there are no females at all. Something I predicted in my Instagram caption last year. I'm concerned that the digital space is going to repeat the mistakes of ancient industries. Hope I'm wrong. Wow, you made a dumb response to a dumb article. Lilly Singh, a YouTuber who's been taking flack for a good 2 weeks now. That's how late I am with this video. And she's basically been called out by everyone and their grandmother, including Dr. Phil. But we're gonna get into that later. She's done plenty of things to be criticized for, and most of them revolve around her being the most outspoken hypocrite in the world. Maybe not in the world, but definitely on the platform. She loves to just point the finger at someone who's doing something she disagrees with, but she does it herself. Because that makes sense. Like one of her most famous videos, in a nutshell, she's combating racism with racism. Because that solves all the problems. I don't know what this is. And then you have that video where she was fighting traffic. And then you had that video where she was fighting ignorance with ignorance that I don't even want to go into because of how sensitive the topic is. And recently, before the Forbes drama, she created a video that basically seemed to be very out of place. It was the video where she was announcing she was taking a break for a few weeks, and it was a whole lot of rambling about nothing. PewDiePie talked about this, and he said something around the lines of, if you're exhausted, take a break and come back. Don't make a massive deal about it. Because when you do that, it just kind of looks like you're looking for sympathy. I mean, Lilly even summed it up in her own video, and she explains it right here.
YouTube has changed so much, I don't really completely understand it. I feel like I've just been trying to put out content. Will this work? Will this work? And I'm not particularly proud or happy of all of it. There's some things I'm definitely proud of, but there's others where I'm like, I'm just doing this because I think I have to on this platform that demands constant content, but it's not really a reflection of me. It
seemed like Lilly knocked this video out just because she felt like she had to let everyone know she was going to take a quick break, when in reality, she didn't really have to. And also, I don't mean to be a massive conspiracy theorist, but she perfectly timed that break to knock out high quality production, daily content in December, which you know is the highest paying month for all YouTubers. Oh, and she got the extra sympathy as a bonus. And I mean, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but she definitely lined that one up perfectly. And then before she came back to YouTube, she calls out the Forbes article. And if you haven't seen it, here's a quick rundown. Logan Paul somehow still made it at 10th with $14.5 million, even after all the scandals he went through in 2018.
Logan Paul, one of the world's most controversial YouTube stars, is in trouble again. The backlash against the social media star who posted video of an apparent suicide victim is intensifying.
Outrage is growing overnight about a video Logan Paul posted overnight.
After an outcry, Paul deleted the video. In a statement, YouTube said, if a video is graphic, it can only remain on the site when supported by appropriate educational or documentary information.
TV icon Dr. Phil comes to YouTube star Logan Paul's defense after Paul's major backlash.
Let's not bury this young man over one bad decision.
I guess this just shows us that you can still make money in the negative light. And then you have PewDiePie at 9th with $15.5 million, Jacksepticeye at 8th with $16 million, Vanoss Gaming at 7th with $17 million, Markiplier at 6th with $17.5 million, Jeffree Star at 5th with $18 million, and Jeffree Star even commented on himself, named at 5th place, making $18 million. And Jeffree Star is not the only case where he's been softballed, it looks like.
You know, a lot of people ask, are those numbers real? They're low. I'm gonna keep it really gangster. They're low, but I don't indulge everything about my life, girl. You got to keep something secret under wraps. So, you know, the IRS and the government knows because you know Mama pays her taxes on time.
But anyway, you have Dan TDM at 4th with $18.5 million, Dude Perfect at 3rd with $20 million, and they're a 5-man team, so it's interesting to see how they just lobbed a group channel up there. Because I would assume Forbes list would be individuals. But anyway, then you had Jake Paul at 2nd place with $21.5 million, and finally Ryan's Toys Review at 1st place. Obviously, Ryan's Toys Review is killing it, but I don't think he's the highest earning YouTuber. Like, Lilly, come on, you do YouTube professionally. You understand the economics behind Forbes. Definitely the journalists for Forbes that cover online influencers. It's like the perfect setup where Forbes just basically tugs 10 massive influencers, and then they're hoping for, in return, that the YouTubers are gonna be so honored and all this stuff that they're gonna share around the article, causing the article to get more views equals Forbes makes more money off of that. And I mean, it's pretty simple. You're not even on the list, but you're still promoting this article. And as I said earlier, it's a dumb response to a dumb article. Like, how are you going to have a public outcry about an article that isn't even factually correct? Because there's no real way to know how much a YouTuber really makes unless the YouTuber publicly says it. Because as Lilly knows, there's a lot of ways to loophole this. So in a nutshell, as a YouTuber, the less you pay yourself, the less you have to tax. It's basically how it works. Hannah's calling me. Hey, I'm mid-recording.
Oh, okay.
I'll call you back in a bit.
Alright, hi everyone.
Love you.
Love you too.
Alright, bye. But now we have to get into this Dr. Phil call out. Because even though this was a collab between Dr. Phil and Lilly Singh, what he said reflects on how Lilly Singh reacts to a lot of her criticism.
Yeah, Lilly, I think you got a control complex.
That's right. You see, I tell her all the time she have complex, she have control complex. No, I don't have a complex.
Look, you dressing up as your parents is just your attempt at trying to control the way they made you feel.
Me dressing up as my parents is just funny. That's all, okay? There's no deeper meaning.
Look, I think when people disagree with you, you deal with it by becoming them and controlling the narrative.
And now I'm going to show you the criticism from the YouTuber Angelika Oles.
iiSuperwomanii is currently on 14.3 million subscribers. She is a huge channel and she was very popular at one point in time. So Superwoman is actually doing fine. Like, she's doing just fine. But she has gained 180,000 subscribers in the last 30 days, which is an increase of 3% from the last 30 days. And she also got 63.6 million views in the last 30 days, which is an increase of 28.5%. So she's doing just fine.
So it's not even real criticism, it's just the title of the video that says Road to Irrelevancy. And then Angelika goes on to explain why Lilly doesn't get as many views anymore. And yeah, Lilly Singh made a response.
It was like a video made that's like the road to irrelevancy, and it's like me and like a whole bunch of other creators that are no longer relevant because we don't get views anymore. I'm gonna be honest, this used to really bother me, and sometimes it does kind of bother me when I'm like, oh, my videos aren't getting views, especially if it's like a video about a good cause, like voting or like girl love, very low views. And here's the thing, right? I am at peace with this because I'm so much more than YouTube. Years ago, I was just YouTube, but now it's like, yeah, my videos don't get millions and millions of views, but I'm doing so much other dope stuff, and I'm not just saying this to make myself feel better. YouTube is one part of me, but I got my production company. I got girl love stuff. I just spoke at the United Nations. I'm sending girls to school. I got some acting stuff going on. I wrote a book. I got lots of ish popping. And yo, let me just say something. Side note here, we're just gonna be a little bit like, yo, I almost died yesterday. Let me be cocky for a second. You wanna look at YouTube views? I have a catalog of over 1,000 videos and then over 1,000 vlogs. I have thousands of videos online. I make 2 videos a week. So even if the video I just released gets 0 views, the girl's still securing the bag. And not to mention, you're still putting my name and thumbnail in videos, calling me irrelevant. So clearly I'm not that irrelevant.
And she completely changes the narrative to why Lilly Singh isn't irrelevant. Yeah, Dr. Phil summed it up very well.
Look, I think when people disagree with you, you deal with it by becoming them and controlling the narrative.
And yeah, I know this video is extremely late, but Lilly Singh, stop playing yourself. There's a difference between standing up for yourself and what you believe in and just randomly inserting yourself all over the place, trying to skew the narrative to what you want it to be. On one of those extra notes, I just realized that she's been losing subscribers for the last 7 days. Yeah, this is why you shouldn't be inserting yourself into random stuff you really don't need to be inserted into. I mean, this could have all easily been avoided. Like, instead of her original tweets, it could have been something like, oh, I see there's no women on the list. Come on, women. Let's do better for 2019. You know, just insert something that you could put under as the hashtag motivational and just pop it out there without saying somehow that YouTube is turning sexist when literally the CEO of YouTube is a woman. Like, what is going on? And I really need to stop because I'm just kind of rambling again. But I wanted to ask you guys, do you think she's losing subscribers because her content and comedy is outdated, or because of her just inserting herself, trying to constantly control the narrative? And honestly, Lilly Singh is just kind of being looked at as a whiner with a massive platform. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. But that's all for this video. If you enjoyed the video, it would be awesome if you dropped a like on it. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel, and it would be awesome if you subscribed. And also, if you want to follow me outside of YouTube, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Atozy on both. Links will be down in the descriptions down below. And also, feel free to click on any of the videos in the end cards. But on that note, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Heard you had a lot to say. Now you don't really talk too much though. I've been running out these gates, but I'm not ever really late, no. Yeah, I've been seeing all these sights, been traveling. In my suitcase I pack light, I got my plans.